not promoting Berlitz. I did work there a long time ago. There's my name on it. Tony. Okay, the vacuuming has stopped. It is April 2nd, 2020, 11:15 a.m. This is Video Diarrhea number 7. So, how you guys doing? Yeah, I am wearing the same shirt as yesterday, but guess what? I do not care. This is the reason of the season, baby. Yeah. This is the recycle clothing part of the year. Yeah, God, this is my third cup actually. I'm really upping the ante on my coffee intake. Anyways, yesterday was a fantastic day, I have to say. Very productive in the writing sense. I actually, I went back and like punched up a couple of scripts I had from way back when. I did a couple of spec scripts for Rick and Morty and for the new DuckTales. I did them about 4 years ago, 3 years ago, I think. I always like to go back to them because even though I have gotten better since then, it's really cool to see because I really worked really hard on those. Plus, it's short form because they're like about 25 pages each. And there's always something you can find to correct. That's the thing about this. So I did that, and I started filing all my scripts just to see how many I've made so far. And I also, me and my partner Casey, we make one pagers, which is like a pseudo pamphlet of projects that we have, so we can promote them with potential investors or executives. And both Joel Ojeda and Casey did wonderful jobs in the presentations of them. Joel did the artwork for them and logos, and then Casey would format and do it, and like I would do like a roughed one pager, and then he would just like make it sound super professional. He did a bunch of them himself actually, but in the ones that I helped, he would grab my chaos and make it very presentable chaos. So, and I put those in order because I had them just everywhere. So I put that in order too. Very happy about that. And also, I'm really liking this routine of doing 10 pages a day when it comes to the script. Because I used to do that thing where, despite my, I'm going to toot my own horn right now, but I am probably one of the fastest writers I know. No doubt about that. But like any writer, I am very prone to procrastination. So I'm that kind of guy that like doesn't do anything for like 3 days, and then in 3 days I sleep like 4 hours and finish a whole script. So, but lately, to pace myself, I've just been putting a minimal goal of 10 pages a day. A usual script goes between anywhere from 90 to 120 pages. So I've been doing just 10 pages a day. At bare minimum. Like I'll do more if I feel like it, but if I just do 10, that's fantastic. So I really as I was saying. Anyways, so yeah, I've been really happy with my writing output lately. But things are getting crazy, huh? New York, basically, going through hell right now. The whole world's going through hell, but it seems that New York's turned into the new throne. You know, like it was Italy, it was China, then Italy, then Spain's still going through a rough part. Though apparently Spain and Italy are stabilizing, which is a very, very like innocuous way of explaining less people are dying. That's it's kind of weird when you watch the news, and it's not that they have to say it somberly or like so freely, but the fact that they're talking about the death rates and stuff like that, and they have to be very statistical about it. There's something very cold about hearing it that way, you know, and it's very disturbing. Anyways, what else can I tell you guys? Yeah, pretty much that. My dad's eyeball, he's going in for his second checkup on Saturday with the good doctor. Don't worry, we're just going from here to the specialized eye doctor office and back again. Very early in the morning, so we're going to take all the proper precautions. I'm just going to put on a giant plastic bag over my dad with an oxygen tank, so I'm sure he'll be all right. What else can I tell you? Oh yeah, I watched. Oh, that's a fantastic point. I watched Onward yesterday, Pixar and Disney's Onward, and I was kind of concerned because the fact is, a lot of reviewers were not particularly kind to it. Well, they didn't say it was bad, but they were like very, very, very critical on it. I guess because of the Pixar pedigree. I get it, but I went into it like, I'll just watch Onward. Why not? And I watched it, and first off, though I do have to agree, the Chris Pratt character, it is so obvious that that character was originally made for Jack Black. Though I'm not bothered by the Chris Pratt doing it. He did a good job. But oh, what a good movie! I did literally cry like 8 times, and especially around the end, like the last 10 minutes, like any Pixar movie, the last 10 minutes, you're just a gelatinous mass of tears and snot. You're like, oh my god! But the thing is, this is a weird thing about Pixar movies. I'm sorry. I will almost dare to say that there's almost a visual manipulation of you from the very beginning of a Pixar movie, because it must be they have some sort of experts in there. But the second you start watching a Pixar movie, there's like a defense mechanism in you that is completely turned off, and you become like hypersensitive. And I'm not complaining about it, but it feels like there's something being done there. Conspiracy theory. But no, it's fantastic. I really love how they leaned into the fantasy, because they had to. But I've always had a great love for the idea of science versus magic, and this is a really fun way that they did it with it. And I love how the story is sneaky. It's sneaky with you, because it starts off about a connection of a son with his father, but then it evolves into the connection of a brother with a brother, and then layering on top, all that stuff that's connected to that type of fantasy idea and the people that like fantasy. So I love that they threw in those weird 80s colors. I love that they threw in that like almost folk rock and folk metal angle in a lot of things, and Dungeons and Dragons and all those types of angles. There was one particular scene involving Barley's the big brother, Barley's van, who he named Guinevere. There's one particular scene. That scene, tears. That was so well executed. But boy, man, Pixar. The thing is, I'm not the biggest fan of Pixar, to be honest. But the thing is, I guess I'm not a big fan because they always nail it. I think that's something that pisses me off. And needless to say, Onward absolutely nailed it. And I felt it was genuinely made for my type of person, who is a little bit nerdy, like geeky. We love this type of stuff. And it didn't shy around it. It made it part of it. And I'm very happy they did that. Very much so. So yes, please go see Onward. Stay at home. Watch Onward on Disney Plus. It was really worth your time. I think I'm going to check out Birds of Prey today. Yes, I'm wearing a bandana. It's my. I'm slowly morphing into my apocalypse getup. So first step is bandana, then football pads, and then robot arm, and then mask with human teeth on it, and then reformat a car into a tank. So step 1 is up here. I'm gonna check out Birds of Prey today. Very curious of that movie. Seems like a barrel of fun, so I'm very excited, and I love the Harley Quinn character. Though I particularly have to say that, sight unseen, but if you have not watched the Harley Quinn show, the animated show that they came out with, that show is on par with Rick and Morty. Like on par on humor and intelligence and wit. It is a amazing show. So please watch the Harley Quinn animated TV show. If you're a fan of Rick and Morty, you're gonna love the Harley Quinn show. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna watch Birds of Prey today. Also get my 10 pages done. I'm not sure what I am cooking for us today. Have to make a garbage disposal run. That's one thing. And yeah, it's gonna be another good day. Tomorrow is Friday. And it's officially the start of a Mexican spring vacation, basically. So the thing is, yes, I've been at home every day, but thing is that we've been still technically working. I've been doing schoolwork for the students. I've been checking their grades, everything. And officially Friday, it's the cutoff for 2 weeks. So we got 2 weeks to our just to our own devices. And I'm really going to try to make an effort to make the work the work containment to the now containment staycation. So I'm going to really try to make sure it feels like a vacation. So I'll give you some tips on that too. Also, I promised I was going to do some cooking. And I think I'm going to do a little bit of a sing-a-thon tomorrow, like I did last Friday. But I think it's going to be fun to actually show my musical diversity. Like, I have a very eclectic, psychotic music preferences. Like, I'll go from Metallica or like Cannibal Corpse to the Frozen soundtrack or ABBA. So I'm going to be bouncing around and stuff. So bye. I'm not dabbing. I'm just saying bye multiple times. Bye, everybody. Take care. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Adieu.